Our guy.
Fam.
Our guy.
AJ, boy.
Wait, now give us their classic.
AJ. it's Vlad. Vladimir.
Oh man. Talk to
me. That interview you did this week, Sky Sports, right? Interesting takeaways. I mean, an AJ interview always does this. You know, this guy could wake up and be like, yeah, so I looked outside. Sun was blue. So anyway, I went for a run. Rather mentions, what's he talking about? Blue sun. Blue sun? He's like, later on, he's got to clarify. No, obviously I meant the clouds. Yeah, then say that then. What's he talking about? You never know with AJ. He makes me sick. That's literally what it is like to be anti-Joshua.
True, bro. That was some real vitriol.
Makes me sick. Trust me, ever since Ruiz, nothing makes sense anymore.
You like that. You know what's crazy? You know, as much as you're joking, it's like that though.
That's like that, fam. And a little comment wording. What is that? The sun is blue. Is he thick? Bring back Lennox, Tyson, the good old days when everything made sense.
Hey, we don't clip that much, but that's going out.
The fact that someone will say that things made more sense when Tyson was saying, "I will eat your children," is the funniest thing ever to me. I saw that take on Twitter, and it's just never left my mind.
But yeah, AJ, another interview. AJ saying, you know what? AJ defines himself, the type of fighter he is, and that was interesting.
Quite concerning to me. So when he goes, he's like, I'm not a bruiser. Like, you look at my personality, I'm not an aggressive person. That's what I'm like, okay. See, when you talk like that, yeah. And it's funny, me and my dad have been having an ongoing conversation about AJ for a couple weeks. And there's times where the convo just boils over into a whole pod. And it's one of them things where you just got to say to yourself, why do you think like it has to be either or? Mm-hmm. Like, the boxing has to be in place of an aggressive style of dominance. Like, it's way too calculated. And he says in the thing, it's like, I'm a bit of an overthinker. Yeah, he absolutely is. And we can see that at this point. And it goes back to some of the stuff we've said before about how did he see those glory days? When we look at the Klitschko performances and we say, yeah, that's the guy. How did he look at that performance? Because I honestly don't think he's that positive about it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's the thing where it's like, it's one of those, you're so focused on getting to the, you know, it's like reminds me of that, you know, the film Soul.
Yeah.
Where he's talking about, you know, when are we going to live the dream? And she's like, yeah, he goes, you know, I'm looking for he goes, you're too busy looking for the ocean when you're in the water. And it's that thing of like, you're looking for this perfect boxer thing in your mind to the point where you're like, this is not good enough. Bro, that thing got you them straps.
It's all there. It's all there. Like, it's hard because, you know, it's everything that, not like everything that I just makes me feel a certain way with AJ, but it's like, bro, like, I get it. I understand that it makes sense what you're saying about if you're just a fighter, some days you're going to need the other things to get you through these fights. I understand that. But it's like, it's not talking down the value of being a fighter and just having to fight. Like, there's something special in that. There's something special in those little, in those attributes. Don't get me wrong. You gain skills every time you go in there. You always will learn something new about yourself and get better. But let's say, if I'm being honest with my career, one of my greatest, one of my greatest attributes, I would say for me, is I just don't quit. I won't give up. Like, when other people, like, I've been in this game for a long time, right? And especially I came in with stand-up and I've done sketches alongside. So I've done both, but I started in stand-up, really. Yeah. I could have walked away after, and most people would have. After you had your like one hit with Shadrach and that, I could have just kind of faded into the thing and everyone said, oh, that guy used to do Shadrach. Do you know what I'm saying? I still continue to be here. and just repackaged it in a sense and come again and just keep coming again until, and at some point you look back and say, well, raw, look at all the amount, look at now is the work that I've done.
Got the accolades.
Look at that's what I'm saying. But I've just kept on going. I've seen all the setbacks and stuff, but I just keep, and I don't see that as a bad thing. I rate myself because I don't give up. Now I even put more emphasis on, you know what? As we go into this room, I'm not quitting. We're gonna make this thing happen. Now, and then after I'll add new skills. Now because in the things I've learned, it didn't go right and it didn't go well in the last time. Look when we did the radio show together. Crazy. Yeah. I'd come in on vibes, bro. And then I'll be with Travis. Travis would like, bro, we need to do this and stuff. But look, as we now develop. So it's not like saying, raw, throw away everything I once did before. No, I'm still that guy that doesn't quit, but I'm adding a few other skills. But that main attribute has to be key. And AJ needs to understand the best AJ we saw was the aggressive, all the things he said he isn't. The aggressive, the brute, he's still smart. There's no what you call it. You let Tyson Fury repackage how you seen yourself. And that's the biggest travesty in all of this. You made Tyson Fury just say that you're a bodybuilder. You've never been just a bodybuilder. How many people that are big still can't fight? The last person that we saw that was big that tried to fight was Arms Corleone, fam, and he just had a hug. That's a bodybuilder.
That's
you know what I mean? That's a body, bro. You are a real fighter. You got into this thing late, and look how quick you managed to get to the top and be the face of the thing. Come on, man. Big fights. Bro, come on, man. Are you mad? I still can't believe this. Like, I can't believe how you've allowed somebody else to change your viewpoint of you when what we're talking about. Two-time heavyweight champion, bro. Get out of here with that, man. No, man. No, man.
It's such a frustrating thing to watch because you look at it and you think to yourself, you cannot buy into the noise. You cannot.
Nah, man.
You can't allow. He's allowed the narratives to literally be consuming of him, and it's frustrating because it's like you have to be able to see yourself. You have to be able to see yourself independently of any outside perspective. He's allowed himself to be rewired. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like you can't fluke those performances because the less experience you had with certain things and certain elements of your game that you've picked up now, you didn't have back then. But what you had then was that absolute hell or high water conviction that I'm going to figure this thing out. Yeah. Like it's not that people are looking at man and saying, yeah, when man used to go crazy and swing for the hills, we'd say, yeah, like that's what we want. It's not just a fan thing. It's one of the ones where you got to be able to say, look at the effectiveness of you, bro. Klitschko is a man that has the hundreds of amateur fights. Yeah, he has his fragilities in certain areas, but those years with Manuel Strude made Klitschko into the Klitschko that had the reign. You went in there with him and you outmanned him in there. Literally outgunned Donny. That's not to be taken lightly. That's the building. That's the building.
And that's an angry Klitschko that felt that he let himself down against Fury and he came all guns blazing because he was looking for the Fury fight and you just happened to be the guy that was in his way.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, for me, it's one of the ones where it's like, don't throw it all away in favor of this new picture because you can control it, right? When I go into big shows, I plan 85, 90% of the show. I've got to leave room for that 10% of me trusting that I'm good enough to find the extra magic that you can't plan for. There's certain moments that happen in the room that are so organic. They're special for this moment, right? I can't even plan this for tomorrow. This thing happened here with us in this moment now. And that's what that performance was in there with Klitschko. Your training camp is going to give you only so much. You cannot plan a Wilder fight. You cannot plan a Fury fight. You're going to have to go in there with your game plan and be completely prepared to throw it away and know that, yo, I might even touch the canvas. But when I get up, this brother is going to feel every single part of my journey today.
That's called knowing yourself. And that's called knowing yourself. Even just on the thingy, just it's funny that you say these things, right? I remember talking to an actor and I always felt like, especially the further I've gone up in his acting thing, I felt like, raw, do I belong at this level? You know, you have that thing of like, imposter syndrome. You're looking around the room and
Man,
you're with
I've been doing the drama school route, and they've just
and they're all when we get there certain first days and stuff, or script read throughs and stuff, and there's the talk like, oh, where do you train? And they're getting around and everyone's getting through their thing. Yeah. And I remember saying to someone, I think I need to go to acting school. And he just stopped me and goes, bro, he said, me and you don't know this, but me and you have read for the same roles. I've been to acting school. You beat me out to the roles more than like 2 to 3 times. So why are you getting to the school for? If you're beating me already, so that means you don't need it. They'll take stuff from you that like you already have.
There's
right?
a raw thing that
there's something that you have. You can't unlearn that. Do you know what I mean? Because that's why you're not saying you're a better actor than me. I'm just saying that you're beating me to roles as we stand right now. So why are you going? Yeah, I mean, like, or if let's say you stop beating people to roles, then maybe you can consider it. But
even then, see, the next phase of this conversation is you being secure in what you bring to the table.
Exactly.
There's certain times where man sent the self-tape and I watched the self. I'm like, yeah, no, I did my thing in there. And it don't go my way. But then they come back and be like, no, but we enjoyed it. But it's, you're not right for this. So it's not the thing that it takes away from your style. It weren't your night. Now put that into boxing. It weren't your night. You didn't get the win. That doesn't mean you need to go and knock down the building. It means you need to go and maybe add a couple tweaks. Don't revamp the thing, fam.
That's exactly the thing. That's exact, bro. It don't mean knock down the build. Absolutely, fam. Because again, just light changes, like little, but
changes.
just not.
Just know when.
Oh,
all you need to do, all AJ needs to do is to know when. You've added the boxing thing? Fantastic. Keep that in the holster for when you need it. But in the meantime, it needs to be there. That volition to put man to bed. That needs to be in there so that everyone in the ring, them in the ring, fam, them in the ring will know this guy's gonna want to put me away if I'm not correct. But if I'm in there with someone, I'm like, he just wants to outpoint man. So I can tee off on him and know that I'm gonna survive the round because he's just gonna jab man and keep me at bay. And bro, that's not what we know. It's not gonna work. That's not you. That's not your thing. Man who fight like that don't have power.
Do you know what I hate recently? When I try to defend AJ in arguments now, like with just people, just anyone, I sound deluded.
Oh yeah,
and I know it. It sounds crazy.
When my dad has said certain things to me, and I'm like, yeah, but the styles make fights and the short guys, and he's like,
I sound deluded, and I hear it. Not the killer is, I know I hear it, and I know I'm in fandom world now. And then after I'm waiting for AJ to fix this, because only he can fix this.
Only he can fix it.
Only he can fix this.
It's
right, AJ, what are we gonna do about it, bro? Because you got us fans, you got your fans out here looking nuts. We look
interesting,
crazy, bro. We look crazy because we're holding on. We're holding on, and then the sound bites that we're getting. We're like, oh. Why, man? Just be the person that we know you are, like, like, you know what I mean? But
get him.
But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know if we've got any more topics, bro. I think
Water.
Should we quickly do it?
Yeah, you want to?
Nah, chatting shit.
Let's save it.
Yeah,
we'll get to that next week,
man. We'll get to that next week. Listen, people, we'll come to the end of this audio experience. I hope you've enjoyed it. AJ,
you got it wrong, fam. It's audio journey, bro. You can't ruin the sauce, fam.
Come on, sorry, man. Sorry. Allow me, man. Flu game. Come to this audio journey. What do you call it? I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Get involved, man. If you disagree with us, there's always Monday Night Smoke. Yes, this week was on Tuesday, but it should go back to normal. Are we normal this Monday?
We're good on Monday. Yeah. The week I'll go to New York on the Wednesday to the following Friday. Yeah. So
all right, so we're good.
We're good, man. We're good. Right, Monday Night Smoke is fine.
All right, wicked. Listen, everybody, stay blessed. Till next time, we're out. Again, massive shout out to our sponsor, innit? Let's get out there. Jeez. We have a sponsor now.
Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.